Hey, good morning, everyone. So, as I mentioned, right, there are mainly two types of trading. One is day trading, which comes with high risk and high reward. So, if we enter on time, exit on time quickly, then we'll have a lot of opportunities where you look at 3 minute or 5 minute time frame, 10 minute time frame. You take the trades. But one problem with day trading is sometimes sudden news or sudden, so you don't have much time to react, right? For example, we do SPX trades. So we make 30%, 40%, suddenly it reverses. So we don't have much time to react. But yeah, if it goes everything as per the trend, as per the direction, then we can also make. So day trading always comes with high risk and high reward. Whereas when you do swing trading, that too looking at last 20, 25 years of historical data, seasonal data, we have much lower risk because you don't need to enter exactly on time or you don't need to exit exactly uh, right. So when you're doing day trading, you have to be very quick to enter or exit. When you're doing swing trading, you have because you are instead of looking 3 minute or 5 minute time frame, we look at 10 minute. We look at a daily time frame or 4 hours hourly. So whenever your daily gives a buy signal, it will hold for next 10 days, 15 days, 20 days. It will be bullish. So you don't need to enter or exit immediately very quickly. Your stress will be less and your risk will be less. So yeah, mainly we are doing SPX trades, but many of you are full-time employees or you get into a meeting. By the time you come out, already it might have reached profit and you might have not booked the profits or so that's why I want to start focusing more on a little more on swing trades so that your risk will be less and we can make more profits. Especially, right, trading is all about history repeats, right? It is whatever happened in last 20 years, 30 years. Generally it happened, right? I gave you many examples, right? We have seen like Nvidia. You can see that Nvidia always from 24th October to 8th November, always it will be very bullish. Nearly every year, if you see the data charts for Nvidia, it will be very, very bullish during. So, again, if you see, right, 1 week, 10 days before itself, I shared this. Yes, exactly from 24th, Nvidia started moving from nearly 170 to $210 now, right? $40 within last 4 to 5 days. Like that, you can see many examples, right? For example, NUV, 21st October to 10th November. There was, right, generally every year during this time, the stock will be very, very bullish. Like that, every stock has certain days where either they will be very bullish every year or they will drop every year during that time frame. So we can look at these type of stocks, and then if we can take the trades, either we can do calls, we can do bull puts for bullish stocks. So your risk is minimal because next 15-20 days it will continue to be bullish, right? So that's where our risk will be minimal and you don't need to enter or exit the trades very, very, you don't need to be in a hurry to enter or exit the trades. So if you see, right, let us look at a new chart. So if you see the daily chart, right, you can see that exactly from the 24th, it started very, very bullish. If you see NVIDIA chart, exactly from 24th, it started bullish nearly from $180. Today it is around $210. So one day before, if we do bull puts here, then all that 100% money is yours. Or you can buy a call. You do bull puts, collect some premiums, use that money, buy a call, If it goes up, then you will make nice profits with the calls. You will also make nice profits with the right. You if you are a stocks trader, you can buy stocks. If you are a options trader, you can do bull puts. You can do naked calls. So like that, our risk is very very minimal because you can hold the trade for 1 week, 2 weeks like that. And because it is historically proved that every year during the time frame that stock moves up, our risk is minimal and our reward also will be nice. So there are certain stocks which generally move good during this October last week, November first week. So these are some of the stocks. So let me show you some of the stocks and tell me which one do you think looks bullish. So when we are doing swing trades, we can use 4 hours or daily. If you use daily, your chances of success are much more higher. So for example, NVDL, right, it already made a huge move. So we missed buying the calls for NVDL or NVIDIA. But if you see RMBS, so RMBS is one more stock, seasonal stock, which generally moves well during this time. So if you look at, so we can use our indicators like price pulse and others, which will help you to determine whether it is a good one to buy or not. So you have a lot of buy orders here. It is bullish, right? It started going up. You got a small pullback. Again, it started going up. So what do you think where it can go? This RMBS in next 4 5 days or next 1 week, 10 days? Where do you think this stock can move? You can post your comments in the chat. It approximately, yeah, 124. If it breaks that 124, if you see the momentum is very bullish, money flow is good, trend is bullish. So it looks right. There are a lot of buyers here. There are a lot of buy orders here. There are a lot of buyers here. So there is very huge possibility for it to go all the way to 124 plus. If it breaks 124, it can also move much higher. So as of now, this is one of a good opportunity because just now you got a pullback. Whenever it is a bullish ticker, if you get a pullback, that is generally a good opportunity, right? So in the same way, let us look at POWL. So this is another seasonal stock. This is another stock which generally moves. Right, I have shown you some examples, right? Like Nvidia, NUE. In the same way, all these stocks generally move well during October last week or November first week, November second week. So even this POWL is also good, but we already missed the so nearly from last 1 week, 10 days, it is bullish. So from nearly $340, it moved to $410 within last. So it's better we wait for a pullback, right? Because already last 4 5 days it continued to move up. If we get a pullback and then again if we get a green candle, it can go all the way much higher. So what do you think about this HL? Do you think this is a good opportunity to go long or and where do you think it can go? Yeah, this HL can go nearly up to $15.5. So yeah, there are some sellers here, but there is high possibility it will, right? If you see the momentum, it is very bullish. Money flow is good, trend is good, strength is good. So there is a high possibility it can go till 15.5. So like that, We can see. So we are holding the SPX trade from yesterday. That is for the FOMC call, right? Because we are expecting a drop after FOMC. That's why we are holding that one. So, right, as I said, SPX, right, if you see. So again, the problem with SPX is some of you are not able to close, or sometimes we are not able to close on time. So it gave that today morning, it gave bear calls at top of the band today. And then you got the bear call signal. And then there was a huge drop. But if you are full-time traders, day trading is good for you. Most of you are not full-time, so many of you are not able to close the trades on time or exit the trade. Even though you make 40%, 50%, you still hold the trade. Right, even though I say that, okay, trim 80%, hold 20%. Some of you want to make 100%, losing the profits. And then, so that's where, yeah, day trading always comes with more opportunities, but also with a high risk. If you don't exit on time, suddenly it may start going up again. So, but yeah, overall today it is, we are expecting after FOMC, SPX to drop further. Yesterday we discussed the GC will go up, silver will go up. They exactly moved as we expected. Nearly silver moved 2% up, right? Overall in the daily, right? Yesterday in the live session I explained that silver will see a nice bullish candle, right? Price, because there was a huge drop, then always it will go try to touch the T5. So silver is more bullish compared to GC, and the silver made a huge move. But yeah, with data again for prop firms, there is no way we can do swing trading. So that's why for prop firms, generally in the evening time, we do trade trading. But for these options, we don't need to, or especially if most of you are not full-time traders, better we focus on the swing trading where your risk is less, your risk is minimal. So yeah, going back to this. So in the same way, bullish stocks, there are also some bearish stocks. Right? Generally, during a certain period of time, they will start dropping. Right? For example, if you see APPN, so there is a high possibility this stock will drop all the way to $27. So it is looking bearish. This can drop all the way to 27 in next 1 week. In the same way, CHTN went all the way up. There are a lot of sellers here. So if you do some bear calls above this, there is a high possibility price will stay below this $106. It will come all the way to $86 in next 1 week, 10 days. So if you do bear calls, even if it stays choppy, you will make profits. You can always do bear calls, use some of that money and buy one naked put. So if it drops all the way to $86, you will make 100 200% on the swing trade. So like that we can, so SPH, if you see SPH price is all already at the top. It touches the trend line resistance. There is a high possibility it will come all the way to 18.2. So if you do some bear calls above $19, sell 19 call, buy 21 call, you can keep all those credits. If it price starts dropping, so our, so we are identifying which stocks are bullish, which stocks are bearish in next 1 2 weeks, and then we identify using price pulse. We see like which ones are looking good for bull puts or bear calls when we take the trades. So Tesla is also looking bullish. Right? We may see Tesla to 480, $490 in next 1 2 weeks. It may go all the way. So there are no sellers here. So If we get a pullback, then tomorrow we can enter bull puts on Tesla. For Tesla also, it is a good period. GDOC, GVA. So GVA is also a good stock looking good to go all the way to 110, $111. If you see this particular stock, HELE, this can go all the way to 25 to $27 next 1 week to 10 days. So you have a lot of buyers here. So we'll see price going all the way to the top now. Price came to the bottom. Now it is oversold. So we'll see a bounce back. So if you are a stocks buyer, you can buy this stock at around 20.5. Next 1 week, 10 days, it will go all the way minimum till 23. If it breaks that, then it can go all the way to $27. So we'll take some of these swing opportunities. We can take for November, November time frame, November third week, and then we can make nice profits. Baba is also looking good. So it is bullish, went up, small pullback, went up, small pullback, went up. Baba is looking good for target of $192 next 3 4 days. We'll see Baba going all the way to 192. So generally, again, this is a seasonality period for Baba. During this time, it will always go up. So there is a high possibility it will go till 192. So you can do naked calls or we can do bull puts. You can go below, do some bull puts, use that money, buy some naked call. You can also do iron condors, right? You can sell some bear calls here. You can do some bull puts here. If price stays in between, you'll make nice profits by end of the week. So with FOMC, there will be two sides. Initially, if there is a big drop, then there will be a bounce later when the meeting happens. And if there is a bounce initially, then there will be a big drop later. So we can make money on both sides today. But yeah, today's session is mainly instead of focusing on SPX, because that's what I see that some of you are not able to close the trades on time, or you just take one trade which makes the loss. You are missing all the other trades. Whenever I talk to someone, they say that, oh, because I lost it, I did not take the next trade. That made 1,000 $1,500 with the iron fly. Right, on Monday we had some loss, but yesterday we made profits with all the trades. That some members did not take it, so because either they are busy with their job or because of the emotions, because they had a loss. Next trade, if it was just consolidating, they got worried. They closed it immediately in last 30 minutes. Yesterday there was a huge drop, and iron flies made nearly $1,000. Each contract made $1,000. So that's what when you do day trading, your emotions play. You miss on the opportunities because of the. So yeah, if anybody held those iron flies, we made nearly $1,000 plus with each iron fly. Whatever loss we had previous day, we covered that. But yeah, some of you are not able to enter the trade, missed taking the trade. So because for day trading, you have to enter on time and exit on time. If you miss, then So that's where we'll be focusing more on this swing trades. So the first swing trade we can do is RMBS. So RMBS for stocks, we are looking at a target of 120, minimum $122. So if somebody want to buy the stocks, they can buy the stock. If you are a stocks buyer, your target is 122. So we can do bull puts 100 and 105, or we can even sell, we can sell 110 put and buy 105 put for November 3rd Friday, which is November 21st. If you want to collect more credits, even you can do the December 19th or November 21st. Any of these expiry dates is good. So that means in next 3 weeks, if it stays above 115, and then all the money will be yours. All the premiums collected will be 100% yours. So mostly we'll see it above 120, 125 by end of next week. So for November 21st, we can sell 110 and buy 105. Or you can even sell 110 and 115. Sell 115 put and buy 110 put. And you can collect around $285 for RMBS. That means by November 21st, if price stays above, you don't need to wait until November 21st. Within next 3 4 days, even if it goes above 115, then you can take profits now itself. That means your risk is $200 or $215. Your reward is $285. If it stays above 115, then all the money is yours. So because it can go all the way to 122, 123, the chances are you can keep all the $285 because it is a 5 point spread. Your total risk is 500. Out of 500, you are collecting 285. That means your risk is only 215. So if it stays above 115 by November expiry, then all the money is yours. Or if it goes up next 2 days, let us say if it is bullish, maybe you can collect 40%, 50% within next 2 3 days itself. You can make 50 60%. If you wait until last minute and if it stays above 115, then all the 100% is yours. So even if it stays choppy, also you'll make money. So by November 21st, where do you think this stock can, by November, so by next 2, 3 weeks, where do you think this stock will go? HELE. Maybe around 25 to 26 or 27 is possible. So if we do 22.5, 25, we can collect nearly 195, $190. That means your risk is $60. If it moves up, then you can keep $190 credit. So we can do, uh, you can sell 25, sell HELE 25 put, and buy 22.5 put and collect $190 for 1121. So your maximum risk is just $60. If it moves as expected, you can keep all $190 for yourself. So if you want, we can wait until last day, or if next 1, 2 days you see it bullish, keep going up. You can make 40, 50%, and then we can open a new trade again. So Nvidia already it moved so much, so we'll wait for a pullback. Right, we missed out on last Friday. We should have taken it. Last Friday, if we had have taken it, it may move nearly $30 up because HELE is still at the bottom. We have more opportunity for a big bounce here. LNT already made a huge move, so this also made a big move already. Today, if it breaks this resistance, then it will go all the way to $33. But this also moved already big, 20%. AMD also moved big, so if we get a pullback, we can enter long on AMD. WDC also. Yesterday we should have entered this. It may go all the way to 150, $160 next 2 weeks. But better we wait for a pullback and then enter. You can move all the way to 7.4. Mhm. You can sell 6 put and buy 5 put for high. So we can you can sell 6 put and buy 5 put. And you can collect around $50. That means your risk is only $50. If it stays above 6, you can keep all the $50. Mostly we'll see this bullish will start moving up. You can go all the way to $154. Doing 140, selling 145, buying 140. So that's it. If you spend some 10-15 minutes every day, so tomorrow we can close some, if there is a nice move on some of the stocks which we got. We can take profits and we can open few more trades. We can open few more bearish trades. Like that every day, 3-4 trades we can take. And you don't need to spend a lot of time watching the charts or to close the trades. Right? Whenever you make some nice 50%, 60%, you can either close them or you can trim 80% and hold 20% until expiry. So in that way, you don't need to, yeah, keep on watching the charts. Mostly we'll say 68, 70 in the FOMC time. Be ready to book the profits when there can be a big drop, either during the meeting or when they release the minutes. We'll see it coming all the way to 68, 70. We have a lot of buyers here. Then you take the profits on the bear calls. Yeah, a lot of sellers here, sellers here. So these are seasonal stocks. So the seasonal stocks doesn't have dependency on the FOMC, right? Only your stocks like Google, Microsoft, Meta, they will change based on the FOMC call, but these stocks will not have much influence. As I said, like last 20-25 years, these stocks generally move up during this time. So out of those, we looked at which are the best ones. So ES also will drop still 36. So if it goes all the way to 69.41, so 69.01 is possible today. We can see the low of the day. It will grab the liquidity below the low of the day and go up during FOMC call. Yeah, that's it, everyone. If I see any good opportunities, I'll post in the channel. Yeah, ETH cryptos will go up. Yeah, ETH should go back to 35, 36 next week. Yeah, we already took 3, 4 alerts, so we'll again take a few more tomorrow. Yeah, for SPX, wait for it to touch the sell block. Once it touches the sell block, you can do the bear calls. So it will go touch this 69.11 and then again drop. Yeah, that's it, everyone. If I see any good setups, I'll post in the options channel. Bye, everyone. So, especially, yeah, swing trades at the end of the day, also for half an hour, you can enter the swing trades. You don't need to immediately enter because the premium will not change much when you're looking at the daily time frame. When you're doing day trading, you have to be very quick to enter and exit. Yeah, we are holding the SPX bear calls from yesterday because, as I said, FOMC, we can see a big drop. Whenever it goes here, you can do 69.10, 69.15 bear calls. It will go a little bit up and again go up. Yeah, yes, also same thing, 69.40. Once it goes to 69.40, again we'll see a drop. We'll go touch this. Bye, will talk to you later.